What is up everyone, Bigjuicyhog here, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Vampire the Masquerade lore video, and today's is going to be about my favorite clan, the Brujah. So without further ado, let's get into it. Clan Brujah is largely composed of rebels, both with and without causes. Individualistic, outspoken, and turbulent, Brujah hold social change near to their undead hearts. The clan's ranks contain some of the most violent of the Camarilla kindred. Most other vampires perceive the Brujah as nothing more than punks and miscreants, but the truth of the matter is that genuine passion lies behind their polemics. Brujah kindred adopt pet passions and causes which they support with volume and vitriol. Some Brujah follow charismatic members of their clan, while others prefer stances of blatant, defiant individualism. The clan claims a history rich with warrior poets, and it has adapted this concept into the modern knight. Many Brujah are glad to have an opportunity to speak their minds, then indulge in a bit of destruction afterwards to illustrate their points. The rabble's espousal of change unites them, albeit tenuously, in their nightly crusades. Given a common enemy, Brujah with vastly differing ideals will join side by side to oppose their foe. After that foe is defeated, however, all bets are off and it's back to business as usual. A common Brujah theme involves the foundation of a kindred utopia, or the recreation of the mythical one from nights past, though each Brujah vampire has a different idea of what the said utopia is. Brujah rely on chaotic behavior and upheaval to get their ideas across, and the rabble are allowed a certain leeway that other clans do not have. In fact, the Brujah are almost expected to be incoherent and bellicose. This stereotype works to the advantage of many eloquent, well-spoken members of the clan, who have no need to resort to violence when making their arguments. Respected for their martialry and readiness to rally under a banner, the Brujah are the physical strength of the Camarilla. Of late, however, many rabble neonates see their role in the Camarilla as an institution unto itself, and more than a little unrest circulates among the clan. Other kindred believe that the Brujah would be the first to leave the Camarilla. The Brujah believe it too. Nickname is the Rabble. Their sect? Rhetoric aside, most Brujah are in the Camarilla. Brujah kindred also support the Anarchs, arguably more so than the Camarilla. Indeed, the Anarchs have more Brujah than the members of all other clans combined. Appearance. Brujah vary widely in appearance, though many adopt radical styles and bold looks. If dismissive stereotypes are to be believed, the typical Brujah wears a biker jacket, tattered jeans, combat boots, and a fearsome array of high-maintenance hair. In truth, few Brujah fit this image. Youthful, fashion-forward dress and noteworthy hairstyles are indeed found among many Brujah, but others favor tasteful wardrobes and encourage others to take them seriously. In the end, a Brujah's appearance often suggests his attitudes. A skinhead bravo is likely an open rebel or anarchist, while a bespectacled pedant in a tweed suit is probably a reformist or liberal. It should be noted, however, that given the Brujah penchant for nonconformity, any assumption of ideals based on appearance could be potentially dangerous. Brujah look how they want. Their haven is wherever they damn well please. Are you going to tell them to leave? More so than any other clan, the Brujah keep the company of other vampires, and one haven might house an entire brood. Brujah kindred also keep multiple safe houses and bolt holes, as their conflict-driven existence often makes single locations inhospitable. Some Brujah neonates even carry on the urban practice of the home invasion, dominating or killing a home's occupants and taking over. Like other pursuits, however, home invasions rarely sustain the rabble's interest, and the vampires often move on once they grow bored with the locale. Background. Brujah prefer those who espouse change in one form or another, and often recruit from college campuses, political groups, or oppressed minorities. Young Brujah may hail from any background and often have a pet cause or issue of burning personal importance. All types of dissidents find their way into the ranks of the Brujah, from bomb-throwing biker anarchists to vociferous fascists to nihilistic radicals. This is, of course, part of the reason the clan is so disorganized. Hatred between Brujah is often more bitter than hatred for those whom they mutually oppose. Organization. Clan Brujah is far too fractious and torn by internecine conflict to have true organization, and the clan never meets formally. Two conventions the clan does support universally are the rant and the rave. Rants are just that, informal meetings of Brujah and other insurgents, kindred and kind, at which anyone who can scream loudly enough can have her opinions heard. Raves, named after the all-note techno dance parties start in England, are social gatherings in the guise of huge-scale musical or entertainment events. One usually leads to another, and clues to the locations of the events are often hidden in the media of the gathering in progress. These meetings almost invariably degenerate into riots, further eroding the organization base of the clan. Bloodlines. Brujah and Tribu of the Sabbat are ironically almost bastions of stability. In a sect devoted to chaos and destruction, the Brujah are the most dependable of the monsters who populate the Sabbat. They are viewed less as impassioned rebels and more as brutal shock troops. Sabbat Brujah tend to be less intelligent and discerning than their Camarilla brothers and sisters. Their causes fall by the wayside at the promise of new havoc to wreak. Quote, "Think for yourself or you're better off dead. Either way, I'm satisfied." Now I'm going to go over some of the stereotypes for each of the other clans as seen by the Brujah. The Assamite. They fell too far from the tree to have a place in our world. Followers of Set. Oily bastards. I have to wonder what they're hiding if what they don't mind showing you is so heinous. Gangrel. They fight well and they're willing to go to the wall for what they believe in. Maybe we'll join them when they leave the Camarilla, or maybe we'll leave first. Giovanni. I'm not sure what their angle is, but it involves dealing with the dead. It can't be good. La Sombra. Swing first and ask questions later when dealing with these kindred, or they'll talk you into slitting your own throat. Malkavian. They're completely batshit, but at least that doesn't immediately hate you based on who you are. Nosferatu. Gah. Still, they hit as hard as we do, and they know everything. So it's probably best just to be civil with them. After all, the poor bastards need all the friends they can get. Ravnos. Touch my shit and I'll rip out your fucking heart, Eurotrash. Torador. Have any of these kindred ever actually done anything? Or do they just snipe at each other every night? Tremere. It's like someone embraced a bunch of D&D geeks and told them their spells were real. Smise. Take 'em or leave 'em. The one I met seemed more trustworthy than most of the Camarilla. Kindred, but I can't help but think it's because she wanted something. Ventru. These fascist assholes are completely hypocrites, just like anyone else with a bit of power to throw around. My sire says they fucked us over a while back. Payback's your hell, motherfuckers. Caitiff. I have a couple of friends among the clanless. We're the only clan that treats these unfortunates as equals. Camarilla, the lesser of two evils. At least they're better organized than the Sabbat. And Sabbat. Then again, there's something to be said for decisive action. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this bit of information on the Brujah. Like I said, my favorite clan. And I'll be back in the future with more clans. If you have a suggestion, leave it in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next one.